Greetings and welcome to another Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team video. Today I'm going over approved ops for Kill Team. But before we get into things, please remember to like and subscribe as well as comment. Let me know what you thought of today's video. Do you like the updated release? All of that. Remember, I've got a Discord you can check out for free in the episode description below, an affiliate link at Play Element Games, and a Patreon if you want to give me some more support as well. But yeah, first things first, thanks goes to Games Workshop for providing this to review for free. As always, I aim to be impartial, honest, and constructively critical. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. Because yeah, today I'm reviewing the new approved ops for Kill Team, which is basically TAC Op Pack. So it's critical ops, but updated. So yeah, I'm going to cover that, go into all in depth, and then see whether it's worth buying for you. So yeah, if you weren't aware, last year-ish, around this time, or maybe like 10 months ago, 11 months ago, we had Crit Ops, so the Critical Operations update, which gave us 24 new TAC Ops and new missions for open play. And then I think about the same time, we got a PDF for a release for Into the Dark. So approved ops is effectively everything we got in Crit Ops, plus the 10 Into the Dark layouts and the 2 TAC Ops for Into the Dark that replace Seize Ground and Secure Vantage, which is Seize Access Point and Secure Unexplored Rooms. And that's effectively the whole review if you wanted to stop it here, because that is literally everything. That's everything that's in this pack. So if you've already bought it, that's it. But if you aren't aware for some reason, like you never checked Warhammer Community, where you can still find this PDF for free, and I assume will still be there, let me go through it. So as you can see here, you go on to Critical Operations 2022, under Close Quarters, which was actually released, 11 months ago. And then you get the updated rules for playing on Into the Dark, as well as the key. All of this is now in card format, which you get in the new TAC Op Pack. And then once again, you get Seize Access Point and Secure Unexplored Rooms, which replace the TAC Op Seize Ground and Secure Vantage, both which are actually really good TAC Ops. And then as mentioned, you also get the 10 Into the Dark layouts now on their own cards. As per the last TAC Op Pack for Crit Ops, all cards are tarot sized. So once again, if you still have tarot card sleeves, those will work fine for that. And you know, if you've got specific deck boxes that you're using for the Crit Ops, these will apply to approved ops as well. But that literally is everything. Like, there's no way I can extend this out unless I drag every word. But I do like that they have now put everything officially in a card pack. And once again, hopefully they've made enough stock so everyone can get this. But let's get into the overview. So for the approved ops overview, literally it's Critical Operations plus the Into the Dark TAC Op cards and layouts and keys. So it actually will help speed up setting up your Into the Dark games. And, you know, if you didn't like having to use a PDF, you now have it all in one place. I know some people are a bit upset, I think, but for me, I see no issue. For me, myself, I am not going to buy the approved ops because I'm happy using Crit Ops and the PDF because I just use it on my phone. But I can see people who would like to buy it. I think this is great for new players as well as players who haven't been able to buy Crit Ops. And as I said, hopefully they've made enough stock because now we have it all in one place. The main downsides are that basically it uses the old wordings. And by that, I mean, if you go off the balanced data slates, it doesn't have the updated words for scoring. So it's still like you can only score between round 1 and 3, not in the 4th and final turning point. But as this was probably literally printed a year ago, I'm okay with that. And that changes in balanced data slates, which, you know, everyone should be reading anyway. Otherwise, everything's collated in one place and it seems really good. I am kind of a bit, how do you describe it? Not disappointed, but I would have liked some TAC Op changes and 1 or 2 new mission types. Because the issue is, I liked playing Crit Ops, and I still like playing Crit Ops for a year, right? So we're going to play it for, it's nearly a year old now. And I really miss playing more mission types. I was speaking to other players, especially at the World Championships of Warhammer. I'd be really looking forward to, like the old missions I would like back. The first one, which I already discussed, I think back when Crit Ops was released, or like a few months after, it's Secure Archaeotech, where basically you have to spend an action point to turn on an objective, and then you can either pick it up, but you get 1 victory point for doing an action point to turn it on, and then at the end of the game, whoever for each objective you control, you get 2 victory points. I think that would be easy to bring back as like mission D, and then you could probably bring like what's it, secure data terminals, like, you know, where you have 2 objectives that you can turn off. Each one you turn off makes the central objective either count as 0, 1, or 2 victory points, and your opponent can do the same. Because the only issue was like, oh, which objective would be like the central objective? But I would really like some new mission types. I think secure is fun. Loot is better. I think loot is actually okay now, and capture is actually starting to get quite problematic because of the teams we have right now. And I think just for more variation, I would have liked, you know, 5 objective maps. I think 5 is probably better for the game now than 6. And also I would have liked 1 to 2 new mission types. Like, even if they do this as a PDF update, I'd be okay, right? I think everyone else would be. And then TAC op rebalances. I think we need to rebalance some TAC ops. So the easiest one is like recover item. You just make sure, so you place the recover item token so it's more than blue from your own center line. So basically it's 3 inches into your opponent's territory, which makes it way harder to score instead of effectively being an auto score for 2 points. I think that would help so much. And then I think for security, I would actually change hold them back to match hold the line. So as long as no one's within red of your drop zone, because at the moment that TAC op is just unscorable, and I think security needs some help. And then like for secure unexplored rooms, I would just say you have to declare which room you want to score at the end of the target reveal step. So you can't just go like where it is now, where you just pick a random room you control at the end of the turn and then pick another, because it would make that TAC op harder, because now your opponent would know where you're trying to score instead of trying to stop you score all rooms. And I think that would be pretty much it for TAC op rebalancing. Faction TAC ops I've just accepted probably won't be rebalanced. And Seek and Destroy is actually pretty fine now. I think now we've all realized that for eliminate guards, it has to be on an objective in your opponent's side of the table. So if they're pushing forward, you actually can't score it. And there's lots of counterplay around that. Seek and Destroy is probably a little bit strong, and I wouldn't mind seeing a nerf. But I think like nerfing the recon TAC ops and buffing security would just be good, right? I don't think anyone would disagree to see that, because otherwise TAC op balance is pretty good. And I said I would just like to see more variation. So would I recommend this? If you're a new player, 100%. Obviously you need this to play, and it's great value. You know, if you have already bought crit ops, you don't need to buy this. But if you wanted to, you do get, once again, all 10 layout cards, and then you actually do get card versions of Seize Access Point and Secure Unexplored Rooms, which is pretty useful, and it's more useful than carrying around a book to set up Into the Dark. So if you don't want to carry around that, it's pretty useful. Otherwise, as I said, for myself, unless I get really tempted, I'm probably just going to stick with my card pack and phone, because, you know, that PDF is going to stay up there. But I like it. It's not, Games Workshop aren't forcing you to buy this. It's just an updated way instead of just reprinting. So, because I think they only pulled crit ops properly about 6 weeks ago, I think. So hopefully they've just made a lot more stock of this. But that's pretty much it. I still think it's a good product. I would just like, as I said, some more mission types. Maybe they could have changed some layouts and some TAC op rebalances, because if we have to play another year of crit ops and everything's the same, it's just going to get quite stale. So I do kind of like yearly shake-ups instead of like 6 monthly. So, you know, at least it doesn't invalidate crit ops if you already bought it or couldn't get a hold of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me today. Please remember to like and subscribe as well as comment. Let me know what you thought of today's video. Do you agree, disagree? Do you like the approved ops update? Or do you wish they would have done something else? Or, you know, just let me know in the episode description below in the comments. And remember, in the episode description below, I've got an affiliate link at Element Games if you want to buy this at like a 20% discount while at no additional cost to yourself, and helping to support the channel. I also got a Discord, which you can check out for free, and a Patreon if you want to give me some more support. And I'll quickly shout out my patrons. So for my adepts of the crit, I have Tom, Sam, Nick, Mr. Meatwad, Kenzie, John Thomas, Dad of Goldens, Ben, and then for the veterans of the crit, I have Samjith. Thank you so much for all your support. It really means a lot to me and helps support the channel. But yeah, you know, that's a nice placeholder release for Kill Team, I would say. Literally released 11 months after it got released originally. So hopefully we're getting Salvation soon. But, you know, I'm pretty excited the way the game is. Hoping we get a balanced data slate soon. Like, please, please. And I'm also at a tournament today at Dark Sphere. But I'll be back with more Kill Team content soon. Now the WCWs are over, I actually have a lot of free time. So now I can catch up on Kill Team videos I've meant to do. I'll probably hold off on more guides until the balanced data slate, because it's like, I don't know it's dropping soon, but it has to be because it's been like nearly 3 months. And I don't like doing guides until I've got a stable meta, right? Especially for teams I feel like are very likely to change. But yeah, pretty happy with how Kill Team's going at the moment. As I said, hopefully we get Salvation soon. And then after that, we've got the Night Lords, which look pretty cool. So until next time, no matter how approved you are, remember there's always a chance to win as long as you can roll a crit.